player I am now to Nigel is unrecognizable.
You said that the strongest word to hear from a coach is soft, like Coach Jasikevicius called your teammates and you recently. How has Coach Saras changed between Barcelona days and in Fenerbahçe?
I think he's gotten less hands-on, if you will. I think he's trusting the players more. He's allowing players to play more. He's not being as stringent with the rules and the things he wants. And I've always said, I think that's the curse of his genius and his talent as a player, is that now that he's a coach, he's like, I know the right thing to do because I'm so smart. And also as a player, I did the right thing because I was so good. So sometimes when he's coaching, he's like watching and he's like, in practice the other day, I told Devin this, and it was like he was yelling at someone for not doing something on a pick and roll. And I'm like, Devin, this is one of the best EuroLeague point guards of all time. Like, he's yelling because someone's not doing what he would have done on the pick and roll.
That's true.
And I feel like he is kind of like understanding that, like, okay, like, you know, I got to maybe dial it back just a little bit. He's definitely, compared to Žalgiris in Barcelona, he's definitely a lot more reserved. But again, that's a compliment to him being able to continue to learn and evolve as a man and a coach.
Any differences between him and Coach Itoudis?
They have the same coaching tree under Obradovic. Itoudis coaching with him, Saras playing for him. So it's a lot of similarities. But I would say the only slightest difference is Itoudis being more offensive, freedom-oriented, if you will, okay, whereas Saras is more like, here's the system that we have, and you know, play within the system, and then you'll thrive in the system. I think that's really the biggest difference that I've noticed.
What is your approach on that thin line between crowd passion and the fans consider the athletes as machines and winning as an obligation here in Europe?
Yeah, in Europe, I always say, and I think it's hard sometimes for Europeans to understand, but in America we have the NFL, the NBA, hockey, soccer as we call it, college sports, tennis, women's sports. So we have all these things that you can put your passion into. Okay. When you come to Europe, it's usually you get basketball and football. There are other sports, but the main two are that, and you get to watch it once a week. So all of that passion and all of that drive is put into one team 1 week, and you spent your whole week at work. Maybe work's bad, if something's going on with the family, if someone pissed you off at walking at the coffee shop, and then you go to the game and like they put all of that emotion and passion into cheering, and it makes for great environments. Like obviously everyone loves to play in Stark Arena. Everyone loves to come play in Athens at the two arenas because the fans bring so much passion, and it's beautiful. As I always say, as long as it stays, you know, safe for fans and players, and it stays as respectful as possible, you know, then it's a great environment to play in for sure.